and welcome to a Back to School special of Matalan Presents The Show with me, Denise van Outen. Now, the children may have only just started the summer holidays, but the school bell will soon be ringing once again, oh yes. So here with top tips to send the children back to school with confidence are friends of Matalan, co-founder of MumsNet, Carrie Longton, and Emily Cherry from NSPCC. Welcome, ladies, to the show.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you. Now, starting school can be such a nerve-wracking experience, not just for kids, but for parents, guardians.
Oh, yeah.
It is a scary time, isn't it?
I think it's really scary with your first child, first day back at school. We ask mumsnetters, and generally once they get going, they're fine. They don't worry about what they wear, what their kids, they're all over it. But that first day, oh my gosh, you're trying to put on the right face, trying to do the right thing. I laid my outfit out the night before, trying to get that right. It was hopeless.
And were there tears? Did you cry?
I didn't cry and she didn't cry. We were late, which was disastrous. And I managed to go with and spend the entire morning talking to teachers and parents with a pair of Bob the Builder underpants in my head. I thought it was a
good look.
Scrunchy. It was a great look. Got in the car, thought, oh no. But they are still my friends, and she has just about made it through school. She's 18 now, so
you did
all
a
right.
good
We did
job.
all right.
Do you know what? I was quite lucky. I think I got lucky with Betsy because I thought she would be really nervous because she's not very good with change. But actually, starting school, she said to me, I've got this really funny feeling in my tummy. And I said, well, she said, what is it? Is it nervousness? That's what she said. I said, do you know what? It's probably excitement because sometimes they feel very similar. And she went, oh, I'm really excited. And then she went and breezed it, loved it. It was about a week later that I got the tears when she realised she had to do it every day. She was like, oh, I've got to do this every day now. For how long? I was like, for a few years.
But I think that's lovely what you did. You know, you sat down with her and you helped her understand what her feelings were. I do remember doing the same, laying out the clothes, taking the photographs and then going with her.
So when they're going into school, what do mums want from a school uniform? What do they look for, Carrie?
They love their children, so they do think about their children occasionally. So they say, yes, they want it to be easy to wear and comfy and easy to put on, but they all also very, very keen that it's easy to wash. And they don't just want easy iron, they want no iron.
No iron. I hear you.
I think that's fair enough. I think so that's what we're mostly looking for.
Well, we've got our lovely models here, Kendra and Neddy, who are all ready for school and looking lovely today. Yes! Someone's excited. Oh, they're both very excited. Yes. So first of all, let's have a little look at Kendra's uniform. Now, we've got this lovely blue cardigan, which is a really bright, vibrant blue. It's got the scamped edges, which is really nice. That's a great detail there, just on the cuff and all the way round. But I particularly like the school blouse. If you can just show us, Kendra, because there is a bow detail there on the pocket, which works really well. Have you got daughters?
So I have a 6-year-old daughter, and for her, the thing that she's looking for in a school uniform is that kind of detailing. So little heart-shaped things, bows, sequins, anything she can get away with that just makes it that bit more exciting.
And then the skirt, I think, is part of the Teflon range, isn't it?
Yes.
Because that, on MumsNet, we got 250 MumsNet users to test the Matalan Teflon range with their kids, and it got a big stamp of approval. They said they'd buy it again and recommend it.
Great, and it has got an adjustable waist as well, which I think
massive.
Is fabulous.
I mean, a lot of beanpole children, or even the other way, but just having, again, a great level of being able to adjust the waist as they grow, and also they can put it up and down a bit easier if it's a bit more elastic going
Works
on
for
there.
all shapes and sizes.
Because they've got to be able to get themselves ready.
This is the thing as well in the morning, so I encourage Betsy to get ready because then when she goes into school, she has to get changed herself for PE, so she needs to know how to do everything. She does struggle, however, with shoes, so that's why these shoes are fantastic because we've got the Velcro fastening there, which means they're easy to wear and to use. And they're really nice as well. They're quite a nice design, aren't they? They've got nice studs on them. Right, let's move over to Neddy, who's also looking lovely in his uniform. We've got the nice red jumper here, but in particular, we've got this white 100% cotton polo shirt underneath.
Hard wearing, very important, but again, a large proportion of MumsNet users wanted cotton, 100% cotton. I think it makes people feel reassured. Also, if you've got a child with eczema, it's fantastic, but it also very smart. You're looking very smart, Ned.
And we've got the adjustable waist trousers here, which again, we've said they've come up trumps with your mums or MumsNet. Grey trousers.
Lovely.
And also the shoes here, a nice sturdy, thick sole on these shoes. Laces, soft padded insole, which means they're really comfortable to wear. Neddy's wearing them well there. And then my particular favourite is this lovely bag. Turn around, Neddy, let's just have a little look. We've got this great rucksack here, which is super cool. Come on, how could you not love that with all the badges on it?
And I think that's another thing that comes up is uniform is fantastic, but people do like a little bit of individuality and getting a backpack that you like.
And this would encourage children as well to pack their own bags,
pack their own bag,
if they love the bag.
Stick their own stickers on.
That's all about building their confidence as well and having the space to be able to put everything in there that you need to.
Great. Thank you so much, Kendra and Neddy. Lovely to see you. Going back to school quick. Class is going to start. Now, once they're in school, then obviously you have this little battle again every time going back after the school summer holidays, because it's a new year, isn't it? New beginning, different classroom, new teacher. I know Betsy is particularly nervous. She's in year 2, she'll be going into year 3. And the conversations have already started, you know, because like I said, she's scared of the change. So how do we help them to be confident?
I mean, change is really difficult for children, and at Childline we get about 15,000 calls from children every year about worries about school. We can do that thanks to Matalan, because we've got this great partnership. What's really important there is to build confidence with children and to help them understand that their worries are normal and natural, and that you can, as a parent, always be there for them, always listen, understand, and take the journey with them and alongside them.
And Carrie, do you agree, like maybe over the school summer holidays, it's good to try and keep the kids together as much as you can, like do the odd play day?
I mean, I think that can even happen before that. If you're going to a new school, you can find it if they know anybody who's going to that school and get them together. And that helps to have someone on that first day that you've met, at least, and you know. But I think it's just about talking to them, being aware of it, and also having that thing of there's going to be lots of nervous people there. It's not just you. So why wouldn't you look out for somebody and see if you can help them?
Oh,
I think sometimes if children, you give them a job, give them something to do, it gives them a purpose to go up and say, are you all right? You know, I'm a bit scared.
Yeah,
and I think that's a real
tip.
icebreaker, and also teaches empathy, which I think is the most important thing you can teach a child.
Yeah, and then when they're in school as well, it's also, I think it's really important not to make comparisons with other children, because every child is different.
Yeah, but there's also the social media side as well for teenagers, and we are constantly hearing with that comparison of what I look like, what I'm doing online can be really damaging. So setting limits, setting boundaries, certainly what we do in our household.
So that's younger kids. When kids get older, say when they get to the teen years, what are they looking for in a uniform?
So I think particularly boys and girls, they can suffer with self-esteem and body image issues. So a uniform that helps them feel confident and more self-assured can be really important.
Uniform and teenagers, I've got two. A bit of personalisation, can you make it a bit different? No matter how wonderful the uniform, they look scruffy as heck. But that's just teenagers. You've got to try and lay off a bit, because at least they're wearing it. But then there's a bit of personalisation. Can you take the trousers in? They kind of care what they look like. I think particularly boys, I think girls are more used to sort of changing their look, maybe putting a little higher heel or a shorter skirt or a bit of makeup. Boys, I think it's quite difficult. They go through those changes. Some of their friends are tall, they're little.
They suddenly
what
shoot
can
up,
they
don't
do?
they? Yeah.
And so it's about, you know, trying to help them to get the thing that makes them feel better about themselves. And I think as a parent, we all try and do that.
Great. Well, I feel prepped to go back to school myself now. Go all the way back and do it all over again. Thank you so much, ladies. It's been lovely talking to you. School is officially out for the summer. Thanks again to Carrie and Emily for joining me today and for all their help and expert advice. Have a great summer and enjoy the school year. Class dismissed.